Why are we playing games, Winky? I thought we were doing a HershCast.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about NFTs.
We're not.
So?
And get some bands, you know what I'm saying? I just got paid. I almost bought another ape today.
You want to buy me one too?
You know what? If one accidentally gets posted for $3, then I'll just hand it right over to you. I'll transfer it. You heard about that, right?
No.
I don't know if you heard about it, but
tell me.
There was you were talking about it the other day. Was it the Bored Ape that accidentally posted for $3,000 instead of $300,000?
Yeah. Yep. That's insane.
It was worth $300,000. The guy accidentally sold it for $3,000.
Is winking like is that reaction just a video game reaction, or is that like, oh yeah, that's crazy?
Look,
dude, you're sauce.
Shut up, bitch!
I've never seen her this sauce before in a HershCast. Never. Dude.
I've been drinking this caffeine.
She is sauced, bro.
Tired as a
No, I'm not,
Yes.
man. I'm gonna win this.
I'm saucing.
Good shit.
Nikolai's
Should I
kind
go
of
grab
freaking me out a little bit.
Nice glass of whiskey.
Chad,
that up.
you guys are on the same page as me, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go grab a drink.
Go for it. 100%. Are you good?
I just made it! Let's go.
You made it for what?
The next round. It was an obstacle course. I made it.
Wow.
They can't even hear me. There's 3 of us left.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thanks. Watch out, falling. Oh, there's 4 of us left. Just kidding.
You know the funny thing is that I always think about why I even made it on the team.
Yeah.
Wasn't a huge content creator.
Right.
It wasn't, we're slowly growing. We like that progression. But half of it, I think, was this. Because all this, I know that I want it. Because there's so many, there's even people my age that still half-ass this.
Guys, I'm in the top
business.
2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
Bro, winking. You gotta get off that shit.
Gotta drink some whiskey with your boy.
I don't even know who I'm against.
Did you hear that some schools have clubs for esports? I have.
Sorry.
Yes. God.
Wait, drag Lil Yee in really quick. Or move him. I don't give a fuck what you do.
No, we're not dragging Lil Yee.
Please,
bro.
I just need to ask him how he won.
Dude,
Whiskey.
you need to relax, bro. That's what you need to do. Winky,
This is my last game.
You need to relax. You know what I'm saying?
It's my last game.
It's my last game. Oh
I
my
haven't
goodness.
even touched my 3rd drink.
This is my.
I'm fine.
Your 3rd?
Yeah.
You had something else besides that. You're sauced. I've had 6 and I'm chilling. I don't know what you're talking about.
Their mic's harder, my dude.
What does that even mean?
That's it?
What's the percentage?
It's probably
11.
like 6.
No way.
8.
11? Really?
8.
8? Okay. So it's like an IPA.
What you got?
Give him some
Dude,
apes.
you know what,
There you go.
Dave? Here's my thing. This is true, Komoda. Komoda's right with that. The man Komoda said, muscles doesn't.
Muscles don't
Yeah.
know how to fight.
This is actually true though,
Facts.
because Komoda knows how to fight. I know the man trains and shit. I'd have to get some actual training. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but I'm not worried about Keeley, Komoda. I'm more worried about you than Keeley.
I think you need to be worried about
Keeley,
anybody.
he's a lot of talk, Komoda. You know what I'm saying? And when we just kind of wrestled a little bit at Freak's house at one time when we met up. We arm wrestled. We also wrestled as well. It just didn't go well for the guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very confident in my abilities. That's it. That's it.
It didn't go really well for the guy.
Yeah,
so.
that's it. NFTs. I need to make an NFT podcast just with Dave. We could actually get a nice little following going just from that.
Probably could, to be honest. Look, man, all I gotta say is that people view it right now as a way to flip things, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I just hate day trading. That's me.
Yeah.
Like I hate the stress.
How
of
long have we
waking
been
up
holding these apes?
and
Months.
You probably like 5, 6, maybe
Yeah.
3, 4.
Yep.
So like money's important. I get it. And if you like day trading and all that shit and looking at the market and like predicting all the shit, yo, that's cool. Have fun with that. I just don't stress about it. You know, I put $1,000 into Ethereum again today. I literally just like dropped a rack right in there. I do that like
what is it? What is Ethereum down though? Like you're probably making money on it though, because it's gonna go back up to. It's like it was at like 3,800 today. It's gonna go back up.
Yeah, but then I also transfer like half it to the ETH 2.0, which is not tradable, but I also earn 4%, 4.5%.
Is that on Coinbase? ETH 2.0?
Yeah. I've already made like $10 just from holding, letting it sit there. Yeah. Dumb as shit.
I didn't even know that. Yep. I didn't know ETH 2.0 was up there.
Yeah, so if you go to where it says like ETH and then you scroll down a little bit, it says like ETH 2.0 page or whatever.
Komodo says you need to make an NFT TikTok account. If you show your NFT on a video and it's yours,
dude,
people will make it their profile picture and your account will blow up.
Yes.
Is that true?
He's not joking. Yes. 100%.
Wow.
I see this guy. Actually, it's probably like 3 or 4 guys. One guy's like, you can't copy this NFT. Obviously, this is mine, blah, blah, blah. And all the comments have his profile picture and be like, you mean our NFT. And it's like, just sold it on the Polygon network for 0.0005, made $5 or whatever. And it's just trolling. And the people know that post this that are like, hey, you'll be hearing from somebody soon. It's just posturing because they know they're going to get a following from it. It's all memes. I literally commented and said, y'all are just giving this guy the views right now. Like, y'all are getting played.
Bro.
Like, he's not going to care if you make a copy.
So, like, if I word it right, like, if I say, oh my God,
like,
guys, this new Ape
NFT.
Yeah, this new Ape Gang NFT is incredible. Look at it. Check out my profile picture. Nobody owns this besides me. I'm Snipe Hersh.
Swear to God, you do that tomorrow. By
seriously,
Sunday,
and I make a new TikTok account.
It'll have no. Just do it on your regular one and change your profile picture to the ape. That's all you gotta do. That's all you have to do. You'll have 50,000 views on that video, probably guaranteed. Swear to God, it's the dumbest thing ever.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
I'm proud of my hold on my one NFT that I got. I'm proud of that hold.
I have like 10 now.
I got Dave into that hold right there.
Yep.
Didn't I get you into NFTs, Dave?
I was looking.
Or was it you were probably seeing it? You definitely were seeing it.
I was seeing it, but I was like, I don't know. And then you got the ape, and then I hopped into a couple of those listening things, and I was like, fuck it, what's the hurt?
Yeah.
And I had spare. And by the way, don't fuck.
That's actually a good idea. Komodo said, nah, make a different account where you only talk about. That's actually a good idea, Dave. Or we just do NFT shed. Yeah.
NFT talk. Vove NFT.
Ooh, it's actually no. We want it. We've been thinking about it. I have. I think it's important. I said it today, and Keela was like, "Don't be scamming people like FaZe did." I said, "Bro, all right, listen. Here's the deal. We're making NFTs where people can purchase. The team gets an NFT airdropped free if you're on the team, which is fire.
And then choose to hold or sell it.
Yeah, and you get utility for holding it, right? So like you may get a free merch drop. You may get entirely, it's free. You just go in, you check out, boom, done. You may get. We're gonna offer stuff for holders, 100%.
Did you get the Web3 Vove.eth?
You gonna pick it up or what?
I can.
I haven't picked it up.
I already have my Web3 one. It's DaveTV.eth. So anytime there's traffic there, like I make money. So
that's how that works.
You'll have to look into it. That's the
I didn't know that
notion. Yeah.
So if somebody clicks it, you get.
If they like run anything through it, because it runs off, blockchain.
Yeah. The Ethereum blockchain.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a genius.
Ladies and gentlemen, inflation is through the roof right now in the U.S. United States.
Bro,
don't get me started on that in the economy, bro.
Your whole Twitch will get banned.
Everybody's Twitch will get banned. Everybody's Twitch. I don't care what people think, bro. I don't give a fuck. I think what I think, and that's it.
The fucking Maxwell case that was happening.
There's too much shit. That's bad shit that's going on.
Oh no, they just tossed it all under the rug today. They said, "Oh, all these blacklisted names." That are.
Did you see what Dave Portnoy said? Did you see what he tweeted out today?
No, what did he say?
You should go look. You should go take a little peek. Yeah.
I also am fully vaccinated, and I just had COVID 2 months ago.
So what's the point in getting it, Winking? It's the question we all
I got
ask.
it because I wasn't going to be the one responsible to get the old people.
No,
sick.
are you saying that you had the vaccine and then you got COVID?
Yes.
That's what I'm asking. That's the
And
issue,
Parker,
man.
so Parker also is not vaccinated,
Right.
and he is when he was sick for like an hour, 2 hours, like had a fever, and then not a single symptom. I literally couldn't breathe for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna define two things for you. Okay. This vaccine, it's not really a vaccine. Okay, vaccines are supposed to get rid of a disease. This
Thank
is
you.
kind of like
Oh my God.
It's like gene therapy, right?
Yeah.
You can still get COVID. You just don't
It's
cough.
also
You don't.
It's also a trial still, technically.
Yeah, it is.
And
that's another issue.
That's another.
My
thought,
works mandated it. So Adidas, the company, is mandated.
Yeah, because of fucking Biden. That's why. Go ahead.
Name me a vaccine that has been polished within 365 days.
Yeah.
None whatsoever.
And their argument is, oh, we had this when we grew up. We had to get this shot for this. Well, it cured that. You had to get that mandatory because it was to get rid of that disease, right?
So,
like, I don't get it.
So if you have the vaccine, you can still get COVID and still pass it along to all your friends too. You're just not coughing.
There's a lot of people, Dave, that are thinking that a lot of these people that are getting vaccinated are creating. They're thinking that a lot of these people, that's how a lot of these new strains are coming out. It's mutating.
I mean,
literally.
Look, it's the same thing.
It's crazy.
It's the same thing with like I live on a farm, right?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with crops. Every couple of years, Roundup, one of them big pesticide, herbicide, places, has to adjust the formula every couple of years because the weeds get used to the shit.
You don't even want to touch this subject with me,
bro. So, and that's my other thing too, is that number one, like again, it's not a vaccine. It doesn't get rid of shit. And
fact scoop.
Like my corporate overlords, let's just say, are debating on what happens in the Sixth Circuit Court, which, by the way, it got repassed because of a Democratic majority House or whatever. And so now, or whatever, I don't know. It's gonna go back to the place and probably get denied, or hopefully.
Apparently, nobody has the flu anymore. Like the flu's gone. The flu's gone.
Yeah, my ass
right?
cheeks, the flu's gone.
On a side note, do you guys want to know what he's playing right now?
What's he playing right now?
Take a wild guess.
Crap game.
Farming Simulator.
Hell yeah, bro. It's so soothing.
What? Come on. It's true, bro. Like, it actually is. Like, it actually pisses me off as well. I think more people would get the vaccine. Like, I'm going to say this straight up because I'm going to speak my mind. I don't care if you agree with it or not. I think more people would actually get the vaccine if they weren't pushing it on us, right? If they weren't pushing it on you to, like, get the vaccine, otherwise this and this is not going to happen. You can't go here. You can't do this if you don't get this, right? Like, more people would get it, man. Like, it's terrible.
And here's the thing. I would totally get it. But also, anytime they have like some sort of disease come out, it's like, hey, here's our third or fourth or fifth iteration of it mutating. And then we finally kick it.
And then you got to get another vaccine. You got to get a booster, and then you got to get this and this. It's like, bro.
I'd rather just take the one and just knock it out if I have to. But again, when's that going to happen? And, you know, the funny fucking thing
is come on, me too, bro.
The one guy at work.
I got to go pee. You guys keep talking, bro. I got to pee.
The one guy I work with, he knows I'm unvaccinated or whatever, and I'm just like, whatever. I take precautions at work, and, you know, I trust my coworkers to take responsibility for their own actions because that's how it fucking works. And he's like, well, maybe, like, you should get vaccinated so you can, you know, like, something about I was, like, hanging out with people or not hanging out with people or something. He's like, well, if you were vaccinated, you could go do that. I'm like, says the guy who was around somebody with COVID when he was vaccinated, had to take 2 weeks off of work, even though you're vaccinated. You had to dump that work onto me because of your lack of self-awareness or like whatever.
On a side note from that, I literally, for the most part, go home, go to work, come home. I have to wear a mask at work. So this goes hand in hand with that.
Me too.
And I got COVID and I'm vaccinated. And I wear masks 24/7 when I'm outside of my house because of work. I literally go home, go to work. So if I'm vaccinated, got COVID, and wear a mask anytime I'm outside of my house, and Parker doesn't see anybody, he's unvaccinated, but he doesn't see anybody. He literally is in the track 24/7. How the heck did I get COVID? Wearing a mask doesn't do. You know, in my opinion, it's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but it's my opinion. it doesn't do anything either. It's stupid.
You know what? It's funny because I think I have a better chance of pulling up my thermo right now and having a better chance of blocking COVID than those like skimpy little masks at work.
True.
Like,
I also have a weak immune system, so that does play a part as well. But
I've got a beefy fucking immune system.
I don't. I have so many health problems. It just goes hand in hand.
This
But
country
still,
will be
I got
fucked no
sicker
matter
than
what.
Parker did, and I'm vaccinated. So how does that? I don't know. I don't get how that happens.
So, but
Good night, socks.
No, you know what? It ain't even about that, bro. It's about America, bro. It's about the country, man. People gotta love the country. How I feel like it's very divided. You know what I'm saying? It's not good. It's always been divided. It's always been very divided, but it hasn't been this divided ever. And so,
do you mind if I make a bold statement right now?
Go ahead.
If you think that socialism or communism is the way,
then we're done.
Sorely mistaken.
If you're excited to go ahead and scan your fucking whatever to go to the grocery store in the future, ladies and gentlemen, and if you want to be controlled by the government, go ahead. But hey, I ain't about that life. I ain't about that life, baby.
Podcast?
This is a good podcast. This is good shit. I loved Elon. He's getting flamed right now in the public, and I love it. He's stuck up for himself. Good shit for Elon.
So the UN came out and said, "Hey, we only need $6 billion." This is right after Elon Musk got announced like the world's first trillionaire for the US or whatever, and they said we only need $6 to $8 billion to solve world hunger. Okay, cool. He says, "Come up with a plan." Come back to him. He has the plan now, by the way, and he said this is not very extensive. We're gonna need to figure out what's up. But we're about to sign an $8 to $10 trillion bill. You don't think the U.S. could, take whatever funding in there that's for bullshit and solve world hunger, and U.S. could be like the savior for world hunger? They don't care. It's very evident, people. This is not hard. This is not hard to figure out.
Dude, your picture in the background is so distracting.
Night guy.
I'll
change it. I'll change it to something else. I'll change it to like ape. How about that? So
there's a lot of I'd love to have you in here, Nate. That'd be awesome. Come on in. And get Key in here too. Feel free. It's very tough.
It does smell like tuna.
I would say if you just read a certain book, things are happening right before our eyes, and that's all I have to say.
His name is Hersh.
Loads of stuff. Like obviously everybody who's my age wants that. Like, yo, you pay me.
Oh, we need to move to Canada because we get free healthcare. Oh my God, we get free healthcare in Canada. Move to Canada. Oh, shut up. I'm fucking sick and tired of that shit.
That reminded me so much
for an X-ray.
Okay. I'm sick and tired of that shit.
Jennifer, you did not say mums.
Move to fucking Canada. You know what? Somebody pays for it at the end of the day. All right, and that's that. That's fucking that. You know what at the end of the day is? People are too lazy to do shit. You know what I'm saying? And they want free shit. They feel like they need everything handed to them. Boom, boom, boom.
With insurance or
sauce it. Oh, sauce it. Give me free shit, baby.
Wait, is that okay? So like Bisbee's comment where she said having to pay $1,000 for an X-ray with insurance is that's insane though.
Having to pay $1,000 for an X-ray with insurance, that's bad.
That is bad, but I also
that is
think
bad
that goes
because
hand in hand with your insurance.
Yes,
too.
it is. It is different insurance policies
but it's also hard to Okay, but imagine what that would be without insurance. So like, okay, not that this is probably TMI, and I'm sorry, but like my IUD was covered by insurance like $26. It was my insurance cost $3,000 to put my IUD in. That's how much they covered. So I only had to pay like $26. Imagine that without insurance. Imagine that with free healthcare, though, what other taxpayers are paying for how many girls are on birth control.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave.
Like, think about that.
Hey, Dave. Tax the rich, baby. It's the vibe. That's the way to go. Bro. That's the way we fucking get it going, right?
How about we just don't tax everybody?
We don't fucking tax the rich. Are you dumb?
And get people's fucking heads.
You know what I hate? I hate that like people are like, oh, he's a millionaire, so we should tax him more than the person that doesn't have $1 million. Okay, well maybe he worked for that fucking $1 million and he's not gonna. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah,
Dave, if I had $3 million, do you think I'd want to
pass something with like so if
tax the rich?
They pass something with like if people own like something like equity, they pass it so like if they like let's say your parents pass away and they have a lot of equity, you have to
mean
pay,
like the death tax shit that they're trying to pull?
Yeah, what is that? That's gonna screw so many people up.
It's because you didn't own it and blah blah blah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to set up family for financial success because
what is that?
Hey, funny thing. Did you know it costs about $20,000 to have a kid right now? That's the average.
But in the beginning, like just having a kid.
I mean, just pretty much.
Yeah. Just like health insurance,
going to the hospital, I'm pretty sure it's like you're there for like a day nowadays. Like,
and it costs.
If you have a kid, they don't make
easily.
It's hella cash.
Thinking of Elon, right? Like you saw the whole Elizabeth Warren.
You can't bring up kids though because like nowadays, how much
I don't care if it's 20 grand. I'm still gonna have kids. I don't care. I'll fucking make it work. I'll figure it out. I want to have kids someday.
Home birth.
Kidding. I'll figure it out. I want to have kids someday.
No, thank you.
I want to have a couple little sniper Hershes. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever feel
can you
like
guys
a
imagine
plastic
like
bag
10 little
drifting through the
owls
wind,
running around?
wanting to start again?
10?
Do you ever feel
10?
feel so paper thin like a house of cards? One blow from caving in.
Me Hersh!
Six.
Guy's gonna be drained.
Six.
Yo,
Six,
everybody in the chat, I heard that we're having
Six.
I heard that we're having a night. You want 6 kids?
Yeah, I want 6 kids.
Hersh just processed that.
Bro, I was about to move on to something else, and I heard the 6 kids. Are you serious?
Yeah, I want a big family. I want to pass shit on.
I like that. That's cool, but like 6 kids is a lot of kids.
6.
It's a lot of kids.
Not all at once, bruh.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Knock it out.
Let's say spread
bro.
out between like 15 years.
Okay.
Easily.
California, Miami.
That's why Keeley pisses me off with his old NFT shit. Hersh, you're getting scammed. You don't know what you're doing, Hersh.
Does anybody know what they're doing? Like, we're
waiting
for the shit to go crazy.
Holy shit. Let me relax. Let me vibe a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Keeley does real estate. DM me the property. I'll buy it up right now.
Actually, you know what I heard is like, start buying shit, Dave. Start owning shit. Assets upon assets. Like your boy Park in the chat. Man's buying so much fucking land, he doesn't even know what to do with it anymore.
Equity.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what to do with that shit anymore. Actually, he probably does. He bought it for a reason, right?
Build some houses and rent them Johnskis out. So
buy dirt.
Buy dirt.
Yeah, I mean,
buy dirt.
Literally, net worth, man.
Is there gold?
We were supposed to tear down a house at one point, and now he's gonna sell it because of the housing market right now.
Oh,
the housing market's insane right now.
The house has a dirt basement.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good for parties.
Is it like on is the house on a piece of land that he bought or what?
Yeah.
And he's gonna sell the house?
Mm-hmm. Just the house on like 3 acres.
Yo.
And he can make probably I don't know how much actually.
Just
a lot.
Money.
See my way out of this conversation. Actually.
Well, you probably make a good amount, but with this dirt basement, I ain't buying that shit.
Parker, dirt.
We ain't living in the 1800s and shit, bro.
House or liability.
Hey, there could be some gold down there. You know, some gold bars under the dirt, Hersh. You don't know.
True.
That makes sense.
Wait, Parker, can we confirm the dirt basement, please?
Shit, I'll buy it up right now.
Hey, Gav.
Yeah,
just buy. Komodo said, just buy money, bro.
See, dirt basement. Thank you.
Dirt basement, dub.
Yeah, everything's up right now, guys. Like I could sell my car for double the price as what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Same with houses.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's hard to find cars too.
Right now.
Yeah.
Parker's dad bought a truck 2 years ago, I think it is, and it has roll-up windows, but he bought it brand new. They're offering like 10 grand more, so he bought it for 37. They're offering 47.
Dave, did you know that
a lot of that's roll-up windows?
Dave, you know a lot of these companies out here are they're short on chipsets for regular cars. I wonder why. Do you know why? Because they want to convert everything to electric.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yes.
Well, also the China shit. So
yes, that as well.
That goes.
And hey, I'm cool with obviously I want a Tesla and everything. Like I think it'd be great. I think it'd be fun. You know what I'm saying, to drive around. But they're trying to be crap, trying to be Cardi. This shit is a burb. But you know, the world is changing, man.
Yeah, it's called
real quick.
The U.S. dollar's overvalued. That's why people are dumping.
I'm actually scared about like 2040. I'm scared about like 2030, 2040, 2050. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys think everything that's high right now is just going to hit like an all-time low at some point, or do you think it's going to keep skyrocketing?
It's going to skyrocket.
I don't have a good knowledge on all this stuff, so it's
I mean, they're printing a lot of fucking money right now. Let's leave it at that.
So right now the economy's like big because of all the money we're pushing into it, right? We have this $8 to $10 trillion bill it's going to put out. Pretty much how I see it is this. Whenever you buy money on a credit card, that money is immediately printed, right? More money in the marketplace equals a bigger economy, right? More debt equals bigger economy. Once you pay off that debt, that shrinks the economy. You kind of see where this is going, right? The Federal Reserve and all these credit card companies and whatever do not want you to pay off debt because they want to keep the economy as
didn't
big as
didn't they say something about raising the debt ceiling? They're like, yeah, let's raise the debt ceiling so we can print more.
Floor,
yeah,
the floor. These dumb fucks. Holy shit, $33 trillion in the hole already. Man, I mean,
what is that? Half of our country owned by China at this point?
Half our country owned by the Federal Reserve, bro. You understand? You understand the Federal Reserve is not owned by the government. The government just sees it. The Federal Reserve is 12 private banks owned by like one family. They just have the heads of people.
I just wish that I didn't have to go to the store and see "Made in China" on everything.
It'd be nice
everything, Dave.
Stuff here in America, but
it would be nice.
Oh, you see the bill they passed today about not having child labor over in other countries?
I didn't see that.
Like, iPhone type shit and Samsung phone type shit.
Yeah, that won't ever happen. Scoop. Facts. It used to be that way though.
I
mean, like 50s, 60s.
They just put that bill through where it's like you're not allowed to do this.
Are you talking?
Like, so we were before.
I'm talking everything.
Are you talking about? Wait, is he talking about like just crops, or is he talking about everything?
No, he's talking about everything. He's talking about everything.
He said it'll raise a year and then it.
He's talking about everything. He's talking about everything.
Then Shell Tank. Oh,
I fucking love this HershCast. This is fire.
It's called the freedom of time and money. You know it's gonna be funny too.
I wish I lived in 1776.
I'm tossing this out in the world right now. I've been tossing it out in the world for the past like 2 years. I'm gonna retire by the time I'm 35. I would love to be doing content, everything, full time, whatever I'm doing, and not have to work my job. Passive income,
Yep.
Content,
multiple money sources.
Streams.
Yep.
Right. There's plenty of ways to do it. And it's so easy for people to do it nowadays too. Everyone's like, investing in the stock market, I think's okay.
Yep.
If you look at it long term, it's gone up no matter what, and
you
always make money on top of money on top of money if you invest it correctly. Like if you put away $300, it wasn't even $300 a month for 8 years. By the time you're like 50, it's $1 million. Now nowadays it could probably be more, to be honest, but still, think about doing that for twice as long.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the concept of a penny doubled for a month is $5 million, right?
My dad used to yell at me to invest when I was 18.
Really?
He's like, just put $100 in every month, you'll be fine. He's like, He's like, 30 years. He's like, by the time you're 35, you'll be set for life.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
The funny thing with the bank shit too is that I've earned more interest just on the Coinbase app than I have
than a regular
in
bank.
My bank
than a bank, and that's the issue. Bro. That's the issue right there.
I'll retire by 25. Keely, aren't you like 22 right now? You have Dogecoin. I sold all my Doge.
He's fucking around, bro.
I know. He's saying tax.
I have Dogecoin. I'll retire when I'm 25. Come on, man.
You know what's so funny too? I'll say this too. The people that say tax rich right now are the ones who are going to get a bunch of money and they keep it and not give it away. Then who's really hurting society?
Oof.
You know what's funny is that people who make like $250,000 and think that these people are selfish. To be honest, like if you can live off of $100,000 and give away $150,000, family, friends, friends that have debt, family that has debt. You know how cool it would be to literally just show up at my parents' place and be like, "Dad, truck doesn't look too good. Let's just go buy you one."
I would love that.
Let's just. And here's the thing. I know for myself, Hersh can probably attest to this too, and probably, Jen, is that I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for the satisfaction. I just want to do it because I can.
I would love to be able to take care of my parents like that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's being able to have the freedom to do so.
People don't know my backstory, but eventually, someday, I will definitely take care of my family like that. I would love that.
I think that's
the book is going to be called
people's goals for the most part is to be able to give back.
That would be nice, Biz.
Especially
that would be
family.
Nice. Yeah.
But then again, there's all those people out there right now that don't want to work, that think they deserve something and not want to work.
Yep.
That's a big issue right now.
It's huge, bro. You know how many? There's so many. Oh my god.
I'm gonna let your community on something now. You don't deserve shit. I'm sorry, bro. You don't earn shit. You're born with nothing. Like, you gotta get out there and add some value to some people's lives. I don't care if you're selling fucking toilet paper. Okay, You gotta be doing something. You can't just sit there and be like, I deserve this because
Yeah,
I
Gav.
think I'm entitled. I've been on this earth long enough. That's not how it works, Billy Bob. Maybe on Mars.
I hate that, bro. I
But,
hate
like-
that shit, man. Oh, I hate that shit.
Because
I hate
you know
it.
it's gonna be funny when Team Vove is like, we have our own facility. Everyone's like, oh, overnight success, Team Vove.
Ooh, baby, they don't know the history, bro. We're gonna get where we need to be. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
I mean, shit, the Halo esports team, like,
I'm very excited. I'm very excited about that, by the way. Even though they're not at Raleigh and competing and shit. Did you just see some of the stuff that Ghost be putting out on Twitter? Just how the vibes are. I'm liking it a lot.
I'm liking it a lot too.
Man got an Airbnb. Man bought an Airbnb just to watch the Halo event. You know what I'm saying, with all of his boys. I love that.
It's about getting together with the people, the mastermind. That too. You got the captain there with the teammates. What's happening? Hersh?
Wow.
Sponsorship.
Wow.
That's not
Bisbee's probably going crazy right now. She loves cats.
That's a
what?
That's a black lab. That's a dog.
What? That's a cat? Is that a mountain lion?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you come outside, you can catch a mountain lion in my backyard right now.
Let's do it.
And they'll fuck you up real quick. They'll go right for your neck and take you out.
Guys, should I fly out to
Me
Hersh
either, Komodo.
I'm not a cat person.
Me either. I am not a cat guy.
Show them how to get on the slopes. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways,
They have ski. They have some resorts out here.
Parker wanted to say that he really enjoyed the real talk conversation versus just talking about random shit all the time, like gaming and stuff. Like, obviously gaming, but he's like, this real there you go.
If you're
I definitely should talk. I mean, I talk here and there about it, but like, and this is the stuff that actually means more to me. You know what I'm saying?
I talk about this shit all the time.
Damn.
What?
No,
where'd you find this?
People know this about me. Like,
me and Parker had this conversation a while ago. I was like,
I mean, there's a reason there's a reason I'm opening up a third bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
I just opened up my second. I actually have a bank where I can go deposit money.
You mean like local?
Yeah, because I don't have a local bank by me at all. So
there's benefits, and that's why I'm always looking at, like, there's even amazing credit card benefits out there. You know what I mean? Amazing benefits. There is. Dave doesn't have one, but I have one.
Because I pay cash for things,
but as long as your credit's cool, though.
Oh yeah.
Winking, you said your credit was fire.
My credit is fire.
It is fire. I don't know how it's fire. You don't even. I don't get it. Oh, you told me actually. You know, you told me that you were on your dad's or your mom's card or some shit.
Yep. I did pay off my first
credit. Yeah.
Well, I did pay off my student loan right away. My one student loan, by the way.
Look at Biz. I'm gonna get a fat cat from the shelter.
And you know what the funny thing is too, Jen? Because you did that, they hated you for it. They didn't like that.
That is Fly. Dave's a big Destiny guy.
And I still paid off like monthly, just because that looks better on your credit score too, to pay it off monthly or a little
it's because they want you to pay it off slower so you can build credit.
So that's the thing. People get that. People get the wrong thing. They get that fooked up about credit cards. They're like,
little above 800.
Buy a credit card, and I can buy whatever I want. Well, yeah, but you got to pay that shit back real quick, and you better not spend more than you have. And you know, one thing about me is I've always paid my credit card in full.
Sorry, guys.
The one thing I've always done is, I'm not even flexing, by the way. Just relax. All right.
Just relax. Keep saying something like, "Yo,
just relax."
But okay.
Just relax. No, I mean, Winky, put your arms down. I'm not doing shit. I'm just fucking tired of putting them down. I'm fucking.
Just had a good arm day today, you know, biceps and back.
Yeah, but pay your credit card out in full every month. I do it every month. Every month, no matter what. What's the point in not doing it? You're gonna pay the minimum balance? Don't pay the fucking minimum balance every month. Just pay it off. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You don't spend money on a credit card that you don't have in your fucking bank. Okay? We're gonna leave it at that. Go ahead, Dave.
I want your thoughts on this. Okay, so this is a journal that I've taken the past. This is like 2.5 years worth of just multimillionaire money. Now, I have a channel point thing where it's like, read a mindset quote, right?
Right.
How much do you think that this little journal is probably worth?
A lot. It's got a lot of value.
People don't get this shit, man. You can't see it. There's books up here, right? You know me. I hate reading, but I do it because I actually learned something.
Right.
And I'm a really slow reader.
I hate reading too.
Mom.
Yeah.
I have learned more from 12 books than I ever did in college, high school, people. You know, I love my parents and everybody who taught me everything up until, you know, I got to college and around, you know,
I
successful
think
business
college
owners.
is dumb.
College is really stupid in any event. We
It's
could
a
talk
waste
about
of-
that. We could talk about
Sorry.
that after. I've learned more from those 12 books than any place in my life, and I love my family and friends who got me as far as I could, but I had to go a little farther. I had some goals I wanted to hit. I wanted to get out of debt quickly. I got out of debt at 24. Zero debt. And, you know, I'm not rich by any sense of the imagination, but I know how to manage my money.
I'm gonna say this though. Some ways, like in order to make more money, you got to go in the debt to make more money. Then and that goes hand in hand with
I mean,
land though too.
I don't know about
Let's
that.
say land's the best investment
wrong.
later on. Like farming, for instance, you can make a lot of money farming.
Yeah.
But you got to go in the debt.
Well, it's
order to
the
make
thing.
them.
You got to spend money to make money.
Exactly. That's
Right.
what it goes hand in hand.
Right.
But that's the thing with college. People can say that, except if you go to trade versus not, you spend all this money on college versus someone who goes into a trade. People in trade are going to be making the same exact money, if not more, that you're making right out of college, and they're not going to have the same
because
amount of debt.
they actually get helped instantly, like out of a trade school. Like they can get a job so much easier. And it's
So
like
much easier. They're not battling other people with the same degree.
Yeah.
Do you want a little quote ski, Hersh?
Yeah, hit me with it.
Typically, the thing that you want, you have to give up first. So if you want more money and time, you typically have to give that up. If you currently like golf and you want to go golfing more, you probably have to put the clubs in the closet for a couple of years and put your head in the dirt. You know?
Damn.
Parker
And
likes the
speaking
head
of
in the dirt
college,
thing.
waste of money, in my opinion. I'll give you 12 books right now. You'll learn way more from these 12 books. Swear to God. I'll give you some Warren Buffett, some Robert Kiyosaki type beat, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, fucking Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Well, why is it that millionaires, if you're smart, right? If you're a smart millionaire, most of those guys don't go, you know, they're going to be a millionaire because they invest their money. And like I said, they spend money to make money, and they buy assets, they buy real estate, they buy a house, you know, all that shit. You know, and you're set for life. There's a lot of people that you say you win the lottery, you've never had that much money in your life, you've never thought about money in that way, or thought what it was like, and you're broke because you spent all your money on dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't appreciate at all.
Here's the thing: if everybody has a degree, it makes it. If everyone's special, no one's special, right? This is why they're like,
"Oh, I like that a lot." Everyone's special, no one's special, bro.
You need a higher
requirement.
That's fire, Dave.
Another job to get the same job. It's like, oh, to teach kids at school, you need a master's degree and 180,000.
And then what do? You go and you teach and you make 50 grand a year, or what?
I could go to school and teach right now. Just give me no tenure so I can curse a little bit, you know.
Schools nowadays, you just have.
Bro, they don't pay teachers enough, man. I'm gonna be honest. No. They don't.
They used to. The teachers used to make banks back in the day.
Public school.
Yeah.
Now they don't
public
make
schools
anything.
run off of property taxes, and where do a lot of those property taxes go? Not to the teachers. It goes to the useless people.
Yeah, it's
and
tough,
useless
bro.
things too. So, that's something we could. That's a whole other thing, bro. Education system's chalked.
Yeah,
Literally,
it's tough.
Stay at home and learn.
I don't. You know, it's crazy when you're out of school. You don't. I don't really think about. You don't think about it anymore, so you don't know what like.
Okay.
You don't know like what they're being taught these days. Like, what the fuck's going on these days?
This the other day. What's the graph thing that has like the two circles that like come together? And it's the two things on the outside.
Right, and the little thing in the middle. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Venn diagram. Right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I had to think of that the other day because I never remember what a Venn diagram was for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Never had to use it, bro.
You don't start thinking about that dumb shit when you get out of school.
Yeah, bro. I took fucking multivariable calculus.
Do you think I'm gonna make a fucking you think I'm gonna make a fucking Venn diagram for Team Vove? Come on, man.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
Then like
it's an NFT. Oh, here's what works. Here's what doesn't work. Here's what you know what I'm saying.
It's gonna say Team Vove and then Team Vove in the.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, just see me in Texas, Dave. See me in Texas here. Whenever they announce that event, you just see me. We're gonna get a little picture on the ground with Hex, and that I may or may. I'm not gonna cry or anything, but when I see that guy in person, I'm gonna freak out, bro. People don't like. It's great. Like people obviously know who he is, but for me, it means so much, bro. If I can get a picture with that guy, it means the most to me out of anything. But he's the guy, man. Straight up. Literally, when I was in 7th grade, I'm watching this guy on YouTube. You know, and it has been forever. You know, so that's why it's like so much to me. He inspired like everything. You know what? You know what I really like, Dave. Actually, I don't like the fact that they canceled DreamHack.
Yeah, it's kind of an L, isn't it?
What's going on over there in California, Dave? We got anything to speak out about California these days?
Well, you know,
there's a lot going on in California these days. There's a lot of people moving out of California.
You don't want me to get started.
I'll get started real quick.
So in any event,
yes, they did.
You know, Team Vove meetup. You know, in the spring again. Do we know we're going? Personally, I'd love y'all to come to Columbus. There's a lot of shit.
No, I think we're probably. I'm thinking 2022. I want to have at least 4 meetups, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Man, I better be saving my money for them goddamn plane tickets.
You better save your fucking Coinbase cash, bro. No, for real, because pretty much, Russ.
I'll say this right now: if I win the giveaway thing that like $250,000 on January, like beginning of January. I'm buying a car.
Dave, I'm going to keep telling you that you're not going to win it, so I hope you do. Like, I hope it just happens, because you're not going to win
I hope
shit.
it happens too.
If you win that shit, you're fucking. It's like you're winning the lottery, bro.
I will buy a car that's Team Vove wrapped, you know, like souped up, just so I can be a complete and utter menace to society.
And then you're going to give me like $1 million to pocket myself.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know what we could do? We could give away an
What if I made like a deal with you where I was like, you know what, you give me $1 million, Dave. You know that we relate on some money shit, and I'm gonna grow this, and I'll pay you back your $1 million, and then I'm gonna grow my, you know, I'm gonna triple my shit. So I'm gonna, make the profit off the $1 million you gave me, and I'm gonna give your original investment back.
Sounds like you're selling boner pills or something, bro. Like
it sounds really good though. Come on, Dave, that sounds good, bro. As long as you make your money back, hey.
Here's the thing too. We could talk about Vove House too, because I'll tell you what, I will be one of the first residents there. Wanna know why? Because I'm good for the money, and you goddamn well know it.
This is true.
For your work, are you able to work wherever you want, do you think, or do you have to go in?
Well,
Dave's already thinking about this shit, man. He's been thinking about it.
My corporate overlords. So my company just got bought out by another company that just got $50 million from Citibank. Okay, and they like our production. So for those of you who don't know what I do for work, I pretty much make content for banking clients. So I do what I do here, except for banks. And like we've had people on from Shark Tank, Damon John, you know. So my corporate overlords are like, hey, depending on what happens in the 6th Circuit Court, vaccines, private business, blah blah blah, which I don't think is going to happen. I pray to God it does not happen. That's if I might have to get vaccinated to actually go into the office at work, even though it's completely separate from this company. Knock on wood.
You know what, man? I don't necessarily want to live in a Vove house
facility.
What do you want to do with your, like, what are your plans?
I would rather like have a Vove house with hot talent and to like live in the area where I could pull up and vlog and like,
in South Dakota.
No.
Where you have bobcats and other shit.
No, not here, bro.
I'll be right back.
No, but I'd rather
go to Parker situated and then drag him up.
All right. Yeah. No, I would rather have a Vove house and live close and be able to pull up, hang out with the boys, pull up to this guy's room. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily want to be like gaming, sweating my ass off every day anymore. You know, I want to get to the point where I can just run the team, stream every now and then, do my thing because I love it. Obviously, love talking to the people. But being able to pull up and just hang out with our young talent that we got coming up in Vove, bro, that is something I'm interested in, baby. That's something I'm on. That's something I'm ready for. You know, I think it'd be a lot of fun. That's the goal. Obviously, like I don't want. You know what I don't want to do. I don't want to be like, all right, well, Hersh is just like copying this guy and copying all this shit and like doing this, but nah. I want to be the new coming of gaming of what we're trying to do, Dave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also it goes to show that type of way works, obviously.
Yes.
In the gaming
and
industry.
It goes to show that when I put a tweet out on Twitter that says that, man, I look good tonight, baby. Now it says this. It says this, Dave. I'm sick and tired of gaming teams recruiting 10 to 15 people every week and thinking that it works with 17 red flags after it. And you're telling me that somebody's going to get mad at me after that, bro? Ain't nobody getting mad at me except for a couple people. And that's that. Are you kidding me? How is that even beneficial to your organization? You're going to recruit 15 people in 1 week and think that that's a good idea? How does that even make sense, Dave?
With 10 more people for Vovecast, I would rather step on Legos for a week.
This team would be nowhere if we had 20 more people in this shit. We would not be able to manage it at this point in time.
You need a nice owl in there.
Where's the video?
where's the
It's already done.
Is it actually?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I finished it last Sunday. I haven't posted it yet.
You know what? Hey, Gab, hey guys, here's another stat for you guys. Half the teams that start today, started yesterday, started a month ago, you know what I'm saying?
During COVID.
They are not going anywhere, and they ain't going to last.
They got PP.
Simple as that, and I'm allowed to say that too. And people can flame me for it. I love that shit. I love it. Bring it to me. Bring it to me, baby. Come on, because it ain't gonna last. You started your team yesterday, and you're gonna follow this, Fukin, this, and this. It ain't gonna work. Because I've done it. I've been a part of it. I've been a part of teams. I know how it goes. It ain't going anywhere, baby. Nowhere. Go ahead, Dave. I'm done talking.
Want to know what I bought today?
You bought another NFT, baby.
No. I bought some 8-game merch.
Did you actually, Dave?
Yeah, I bought a t-shirt and a hoodie.
How much did that run you, baby?
Well, let's check.
A few dollars or what?
Yeah, a couple of bills, you know.
I'm not talking about Valorant teams. I'm talking about Instagram teams. I'm talking about Twitter teams. I'm talking about teams that start and you can just see it. Guys, please, just get inside my head here. Go on Twitter. You see a new team that you're like, oh, that looks like a cool team. Just do some research a little bit. All right? Follow the format.
Roasty was 85 because I wanted to get it before Christmas.
Go ahead.
What do you want? Like, what's your goal? Do you want to stick to mostly a content team, or do you want to push? Like, obviously, you got esports under your belt now too. Do you want to push more with esports and have that be what takes you more places, or do you want them both, or do you like
both? 100% both.
Do you think that's going to be what's going to be?
Content is king. Content is more important than anything.
Okay, which makes sense.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
Yeah, I think
esports is definitely a big step, but obviously our esports team hasn't performed, so like
we gotta
you
see
can't
what's
say
yeah. But also making this move to get that team was important for us because we hadn't done it on Vove before, and it just kind of brings it shows other people that are looking into our brand how we handle it, how we handle our teams. The way that they're representing us, you know what I'm saying? Look, it looks really professional, and it goes to show like how we care about people that are coming into this brand. Simple as that.
We're dipping the way I see it is we're dipping our toes in the water right now. We'll see what the performance is, but yeah, long term, what Hersh said, content is king. Like, yes, esports is gonna be cool, but also we're gonna need a lot more organizational type people to handle that type of stuff too.
Oh yeah. People don't understand like the behind the scenes shit. Like,
oh my god, bro, you don't even want to talk about back end shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it takes forever.
Crazy.
Guys, I am so grateful. Like, I will say this.
Back end right now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, and that's the issue. Obviously, that's why we.
But at the same point, you gotta kind of have that. You gotta.
We have to have this, and that's why we're so strong. That's why we're so strong, Dave.
Think about the Team Vove Discord just got to revamp and made sure everything was right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's technically back end, and that probably took a good chunk of time.
Took Jay. He's in the chat right now. FDA. He's probably in the chat. He's a 17-year-old kid. The man's a fucking genius in Discord. And he did a great job.
He freaking roasted me.
If you're not !Vove Discord. If you're not in their chat, feel free to join up. But yeah, we have to do that. And I never thought about that, Dave. But as I got 2.5 years into this organization, I figured out like I actually remembered sitting down at Anaheim, DreamHack Anaheim, when Team War, Serge, the owner of Team War, was sitting next to me, and he came to the house. And he brought me a pack of White Claws off the rip as like a welcoming thing. And it was really, really incredible.
White Claws, damn.
Yeah, that was back then when I was White Claw Hersh. He knew it. Obviously, he'd been following me for a little bit. He came to the house. He was talking about Hersh. Eventually, you know, you're going to have to get a social media manager. I know you, Hersh, I know you love tweeting, and I know you love doing the Team Vove Twitter, because I do. And I keep telling people that I love
Twitter's easy.
I love Twitter so much. It's my favorite platform. And I love tweeting on Team Vove, and it's my baby. It's like I love it. But eventually, I'm going to have to give it up. And I'm going to have to figure out how we can find somebody that can fill that position so I can focus on other things. Because I can't be me. Guys, I do a little bit of everything. Literally everything. And so I can't do all this other shit and be me. Like stream and make YouTube videos and all that shit.
This is why Hersh doesn't do anything on the Vovecast side of things. I just kind of ask permission to get shit approved, but... You know, that's all me. And I'm fine with it because that was my whole goal on the team is to actually fucking do some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind it. Especially with where we're going. It's pretty obvious.
Well, the issue is we got to have people
be
that
everywhere
agree
at
that
once.
no, we have to have people that like see the vision and like want to put the work in because not everybody does, right?
They just want to get on here and be like, I want to make a YouTube video every 3 months.
Is that your
Yeah.
hardest part?
It's
with,
so
like,
hard. You
picking
guys have
people up and
no
stuff?
idea. It's so hard to recruit people. That's why I tweeted out like why are people recruiting 15 people? Because that is not going to work. It doesn't work. I've literally
It's gotta
I've
be
done
hard
it.
when
I've
people
experienced
are leaving
it.
team after team too.
Bro, it doesn't make any
And, like-
sense. Like that's why we're so exclusive. That's why it's so hard to get into the team because we want people that are actually that
And the
are
thing is,
here
like,
for this.
With people growing too, like just because you're growing more doesn't mean you leave your team.
Well, think about this. Obviously, I love everybody
Either.
that's been in the past, been in the team. But
Yeah.
if obviously it would have changed the spectrum. If Puns was still in this team, Team Vove would be on a different level. It would be on a monstrous level. If Jordy was still on the team, she's an incredible personality, great. Team would be in a different spot, right? But we can't think about all that stuff, right? We move on. We got to pick up the people that would be here, that want to be here, and we got to find the group that's going to be here in the end, you know? And that's the most important thing.
I put up my episode of my podcast talking about, answering Vove questions and stuff like that. It's like, yes, you can drop a fire video on YouTube. You can have a viral video on TikTok, right? Like that's cool. I care about consistency and also what Hersh's saying, keeping people on the team, the retainability. I just don't want to be cycling through. It's such a hassle and having to, I shouldn't say retrain people, but also like getting all that stuff down that we have to be like, hey, here's a schedule for this. This episode of the Vovecast, we want you on. Let's see if we can get the schedule open. This is a week out. You already know about.
You have no idea. It's like, so difficult. It's so difficult to get people on the same page. It's like an actual workplace. It's like a real job. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard, you guys.
I go to work, come home, first thing I do, whip on computers and stuff.
If
like
I,
that.
dude,
I
dude,
edit, look
oh
at
my
the
god,
Discord, look at my Discord.
If I could just, dude, if we can get everybody to just buy in, just do what they need to do, guys, this is just, it's there, man. We already have the platform. Just get it, man. It's there for the taking. I keep saying this over and over and over, Dave.
I love
like
this.
go get it.
I think this is the most raw, like HershCast that you've ever done.
I think honestly, this is
true,
the most
bro.
open book. Like this is the most real you guys are 100% being with like open topic and everything. Like you guys do a lot of that, like Team Vove, like what do you want, like Vovecast or whatever on the YouTube channel. But you guys aren't as open as you are being right now.
Yeah,
like this is the stuff in a way people want to be hearing.
Yeah.
Like as much as you guys are being real on that, you guys aren't not nearly as much. As you guys, this is what you need to be doing.
I have to wait for Hersh to have a couple of drinks so we can get,
crazy. Yeah.
Brutal in the chat.
Yeah.
Whenever Hersh is sober and I say something, he's like, "Ooh, team."
Somebody,
for some of the Vovers, I'm a little bold. People don't like that, but that's cool. I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
Your mic mutes out.
That's why I hate it, man. Like I see all these teams opening up, and I'm like, bro, it's just not gonna work, baby. I just know where this is going compared to anything else.
Oh yeah.
And people can either buy into it or even just even following the team, believe in it or not. Doesn't matter to me. I know where it's going, baby. At the end of the day, that's it.
And I'll say this right now is that if people who are top 25 right now, if you don't make it on the team, we will still notice you in this community if you are here. It's very easy to see the people who are here and who are not here.
Hey, boss.
Trust me,
love you, baby.
We hear
Magique.
Everything.
How you doing, baby? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Talking some schmiggity schmack, behind the team because they didn't make XYZ top whatever.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, it gets back to us. So I shouldn't have to be saying this. Like the professionalism shit should be very simple to a degree.
I feel like that's to be expected.
Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just fired up right
now. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to do something like this. Very, very, very difficult. But
it's too
there really hasn't been anything that's stopped me ever in this whole process.
Are doing RCs one of the hardest things because you don't know who's actually like
100%.
You could have someone that's got big numbers
100%
saying they want to be on Team Vove, but they
But this is the first time they've shown interest.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't.
Ever.
It's very difficult.
Do as much of this. They don't participate in this. They don't.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna just go ahead and just say it straight up, Dave, because I don't care.
Thank you.
When we were picking top 50, it was so very difficult for us to do that. We had a pretty top 30, top 40 solidified. The last 10, last 15, very, very just like plug and play. Very hard because a lot of those people didn't have Twitters, or they didn't have an Instagram, or they didn't have this.
It was hard to find some people.
It's like, why are you going for the team if you're not currently like, bro? It's just like a given. You're in this space and you don't have all these platforms and you're not actually grinding for yourself. I don't get it. Why are you going for our team then?
There's people that I've talked to, or that I've made content with, or that I've done
Haven't,
stuff with.
I've seen that though.
That
I've seen that heavy
talked about,
lately on
let's
Twitter.
say, oh, I want to be on this team.
Interesting,
or whatever. And
actually.
Like, I haven't streamed in 2 months though, or I haven't put out any content. And to me, I'm like,
oh, I just saw this team on TikTok. Well, maybe let's go for it.
If you're not putting out your own content right now, and you're not pushing yourself to be there, and you're not confident doing this or confident doing that, or you don't know what your content is right now, why are you, in my opinion, obviously I'm not on a team, I'm grinding, but why are you in my, like, I don't know, it's just like,
no, it makes sense. You actually, you understand.
You don't even know your own content.
It's just common sense shit at the end of the day, right? And a lot of this is our fault as well. Because we're putting out videos on TikTok, and obviously TikTok is like, we're getting a lot of interaction there, and people are coming into the team like, oh, how can I join? Can I join? Can I join? People don't do research at all anymore. They see, can I join a gaming team? And they probably saw 15 can I join a gaming team videos that day, and they're like, hey, how can I join? They don't go the extra mile to go, oh, this actually looks kind of cool. Let's go check this out, see what the history is, see what it's about. Oh, yeah, this is actually something I want to grind for. Nobody does that, bro.
So,
and that's why we can't do RCs, and that's RC shit. That's why we're not doing it. That's why I'm not doing them. That's why I'm not doing that shit. Because there's no point for us as a brand anymore with the base that we have anymore to actually do them. Maybe 3 years from now when we're way bigger than we are, because we can reach out to people and pick people up, man. And we have before. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah. If you go to Google right now and look up Team Vove Recruitment Challenge, guess what the first video is? It's Hersh's video on how to join Team Vove, and it's you talking about, Vove 3 coming up and recruitment challenges going forward.
What happens if you type Team Vove on Google?
Team Vove on Google. Website. First thing. Twitter. YouTube. Instagram.
No, you get our website first.
You guys, I'm not gonna say anybody. You guys want to know something?
Go ahead.
There is somebody that you guys know about the Team Vove Grinders chat, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah, I know about this. Go ahead. I know about this.
There was somebody that was in that chat saying they were grinding for the team that didn't even follow Team Vove on Twitter. They were in the Twitter Grinders chat that didn't even follow Team Vove,
and that's an issue.
Are you kidding me?
It's kind
of... And did they make it to the top 25 or top 50?
No.
That's why.
So
you know what I'm saying?
And I think Hersh, I'll talk about something we probably differ on.
Hey, you wait till you give me IRL where I'm sitting on a couch and you're sitting across the couch and we're in a gaming event and we're just talking face to face, and I'm like, damn, and I'm like, damn, we got some shit going here, Dave. You know what I'm saying? And we're talking, we're doing the same conversation. It's way better.
And guess
what?
Better. We'll probably learn something from it that we didn't catch this time.
Oh, 100%.
The thing that I talk about a lot is consistency, right?
I hate Kimono, bro. I hate Kimono. Go ahead.
It's hard for people, especially for people who are trying to grow something, like just start out. You have to have really good time management. You have to dedicate time to Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. If you have Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, you have to manage all that. You change your social media. You have to make sure you go through everything, Linktree, all that, to make sure. I manage 2 accounts for all my stuff because I have my personal, which is like money, mindset, talk, and then gaming, because not everybody wants to see those things.
This is the ego. Cool. This is the ego talking. The ego talking to me a little bit. It's good to have a little bit of an ego. You know what I'm saying? Listen,
have good time management, and I think consistency, because when we go to look at Twitter and YouTube, if you just posted your first YouTube video in 6 months, that's cool. I want to see more.
That's very hard. We don't want to bring people in the team and we're like schooling them every day.
What are your perspectives on versus
ego
like the
on
different
ego
platforms. No, the different platforms. Like he was talking about Facebook gaming versus Twitch versus
it's good to have a
YouTube.
little bit of an ego. Yeah,
I'm not
go ahead.
talking about ego, bro.
Yeah.
But like, no, like honestly though, like he brought up YouTube or Facebook gaming versus Twitch.
You know, I got an offer to go to Facebook gaming as a full-time thing.
Page, yeah.
Do you have a preference for what you would prefer, or is it just like whatever you can push content out on, and what's working for you? Like,
I think the biggest thing that I can just give somebody right now, and the number one word, it's literally one word, is experiment. It's like go out and put yourself on all the platforms that you can get on and start grinding. You know, TikTok is huge because there's an algorithm for TikTok. Even though it's not as good as it used to be, there's still an algorithm.
It's still pretty easy.
There's still a very good algorithm. The fact that you can, a new creator can literally have a video go viral tomorrow is huge. There's no algorithm on Twitch. Absolutely zero algorithm whatsoever. Correct.
He had that TikTok.
The man's got great interaction now. And now he's uploading videos. He's getting great interaction because the key is when you get a video to pop up like that or a viral pop up, you got to keep grinding, baby. Start replying to those. You can't just let that just be like, that's my one and like that's my one shot. Like that's what you got to do something with that in order to see there's
yourself,
people that love this shit. And I can say that I truly love this shit because I always have. And there's people that are just here to make money and folk around. And that's what I hate the most. I love this shit. And if people haven't seen that by now, I don't know what you're looking at. Like I dedicate my life to this shit.
If it's
obviously have been 4 years, 100%. And yeah, the number one thing is just get out there and start grinding. Get on YouTube. I'm not where I want to be on YouTube. You know, I'm not where I want to be on this. And there's always ways to improve and keep going. You know?
So you're okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm in the wrong for talking about this type of stuff, but obviously you were in a different place however long ago than you are now because you used to host customs.
Yep.
Right? But you're enjoying what you're doing more now because you're doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
But obviously before when you first transitioned,
I mean when
your numbers are different, blah blah blah.
Yeah, 100%. That was tough. And that's something I lived through and I'm able to like tell people about.
But that's something you're able to talk about now.
His name is
Hersh. What you enjoy more
his
now
name is Hersh. His name is Hersh. He's a Hershey bar.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
bars.
I blew up off.
To the channel. If you want,
give me a second.
You can subscribe.
I blew up literally off.
Too many Trulies.
I mean, I was before I even had that video pop off. I was still in the game for what? I was streaming on Twitch for 3 years. You know, making YouTube videos, doing teams. Before that video even popped, it was literally a. Are you tired of fucking Warzone? Like this, and this. Got like 600, 700,000 views, whatever it was. And I went from 4,000 Twitch followers to 12,000 Twitch followers in like 2 days to 20,000 Twitch followers in the following month. And it was just like very exponential. It was very, very fast. And I mean, I just remember booting the stream. And like literally, I had 600 viewers. I was freaking out, bro. I was like, what's going on?
Were you nervous?
Not at all. I was loving that shit. I was like,
I'm gonna be honest.
This is something that I've always loved to do.
And stuff make me nervous.
Collabs?
Yeah, like with certain people. Like obviously, if I know, I don't know. Like collabing with people, like I may have watched a few of their things, but I don't know exactly how they're. Okay, I'm kind of a lot. Like I can be a lot to handle.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, so me collabing with other people, I get nervous. And I don't know whether if I need to hold myself back a little bit or whatnot. So like that, like
you know what I feel at the end of the day.
That idea holds me back.
You just need to be you because at the end of the day, they reached out to you because they liked you.
And that's the thing that like people keep telling me, and I'm like, yo, I gotta like, in my head, I'm like, I gotta dial it back.
Nope.
But
you ain't gonna convince me that that's
ain't nobody know about MWR Hersh TV. That's a simple fact.
Yeah, the freaking I'm always myself, and so I get some people that just filter through sometimes because I'll say or do something or whatever they don't like.
Yeah,
that's okay. You don't have to 100%, you know, like me.
You guys want to know something crazy?
Whatever. I could care less.
I put out a Twitch stream yesterday. I had 14,000 notifications go out, and 40 interacted, bro. Let me tell you something real quick. That'll make you feel some type of way deep down.
Yeah.
You got to move on from that real quick. It's been happening for months.
And got ratioed on that email.
big time ratio. Huge.
At what
because
point?
I grow a base of a video that pops off, and I'm getting 500-600 viewers, and a lot of those people stayed. A few people stayed, and obviously there's a lot of people in the chat right now, but most of them left. You know what I'm saying? Because they move on to different things and move on to this person that's hosting customs, and I quit. Right, so my base is going somewhere else. I don't know where it went, but it went to probably tons of different people. So that's something that's tough. But at the end of the day, you just got to do what you do, because the people that are there for you are going to stick around no matter what. Do
you feel like that happens at all with like?
Bro, that's just tough, man. I had my worst months on Twitch this last month, ever.
But
not ever, but.
Do you feel that happens with like the Team Vove stuff too? Like, oh, you're doing an RC right now, so numbers might be.
Well, of course, 100%.
Other days, like I feel like that's such a rocky thing with Twitch, and that in my opinion shows who also is there, who's there been there prior during these Twitch chats or whatever, TikTok comments, whatever is going to happen. That shows compared to this stream versus last month's stream when you weren't doing an RC.
We already know. I mean, I already knew. I already know going in that if we do a recruitment challenge, we're going to get more interaction than when we don't.
But that's also like a thing for the
just makes sense
team as well. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're trying to get more. The goal was literally to get some more. We wanted to get out there a little bit more towards the end of the year, and bring a couple new people into the team. We have a few creators. We need more. Simple as that. And obviously we could have reached out to people, but this brings more hype to the team doing it this way. But after this is over, there's really no need. I mean, we have a great base regardless.
Back end is
perfect. And we're going to bring more people on. So
I'm going to ask a question that a lot of people I know in this Grinders chat want to know, and you don't have to answer it. Sorry, I'm speaking for Grinders. But do you think you have a couple people in mind that you might want to pick up in the next couple months? If
after the RC?
Yeah, after the RC.
Probably. Depending
I would say so. We did it before.
Depending on after, like, how you see the grind continue.
Fizz, what do we got for the light color, bro? What you want? I never changed the light for dance. I'm actually upset about it. What color do you want, baby? I got you.
See who's going to put out what type of content after the RC.
Yep. Because you know what? Half of it is, dude. It's so funny, and that's why this is so. We all know this already. Like, I knew this before I even made the RC. I know how these things go. I've competed for RCs.
Same.
I've literally not owned a gaming team and competed for shit. I've competed for teams. I know how this goes. And half the people that are going to do this, even top 25 maybe, I would love for them to stick around. And I'm hoping that being top 25, kind of lit a fire a little bit. But half those people are probably just going to not do shit. And just being honest. Like, they're not going to upload. They're going to go months on months without uploading. They're going to find another team that does an RC, and they're going to do the same shit, and they're going to upload another video, and then they're not going to make it, not going to upload. It's like their whole fucking YouTube channel is going to be RC videos.
His name is Hersh.
There's people that, me and Parker have talked about this, actually.
His name is Hersh. He's a Hershey bar. He's packing Hershey bars.
What, Parker? What's up, baby? Is he here?
I'm just saying, yeah, I'm here.
He's like, this isn't my cup of tea. He's like, I was in here for the investment talk.
No, for sure. No, that's dope.
Like this ain't my like shit right here.
He's on the idea of starting streaming.
I can't.
He's got a webcam now,
No. Don't let her. No.
What?
But I'm just listening. I like hearing whatever you got to say.
For sure.
But there's people like me and him have talked about with like people that I haven't seen. Obviously, you guys see more, but like people I haven't seen ever like comment on a whole bunch. But there's people that have such good content out there.
Yeah.
I see them now commenting, but before I didn't. But there's people like I want to see make the team that I haven't seen a whole lot from like comment. Like say.
So go ahead. Here I'm gonna put you on the spot. Who's your top 3?
My top 3?
Yeah.
You want my honest answer?
Yeah, of course.
Camcap 1, is that his name?
Okay, so
he's my number 1. I think he's funny. He's got the content for it.
Okay.
Do you want to know who I think is gonna make it? Who I would want to make it?
Either both. I mean, I guess who you think's gonna make it? Who you think's gonna make it?
She's gonna make it. He's got the backing for it.
I like that guy. Gotta get some more Destiny grinders up in this Johnsky,
Who is base.
You like
Base
Base? He's got quality
the,
shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's got the quality. Okay, the thing is, like, I want myself.
Yeah, keep gifting Little Light.
I got my content behind me.
Get us to 400, Little Light.
I'm
Get us to
going
400.
places.
Yeah.
The thing is, I got myself. I'm going places, and that's my perspective on it. And I want myself on the team, and I want to take myself there with the team as well, and I want to take the team places as well as there and that. But those, I don't know. The content's there.
His name is Hersh.
The content's there.
The top 25 is like
Little Light. I'm gonna kiss you, bro.
It's pretty stacked in general. Like, and it's gonna be hard for all the members on Team Vove to put in our votes for who we want, because there's probably gonna be a lot of ties for people. I think.
I just don't want people to get down on themselves, man.
No, absolutely.
After the fact that we picked 3, because it's 3 guys, 3 people. You know, and what did we do last time for RC? We picked 5. It's a little bit different. You want to know why we switched to Vove 3? Do you want to know why?
Why?
Guess. I want to. Why do people think we did Vove 3? Why do people think we did Vove 3 compared to anything else?
Because Hersh made the graphic and said it looked good.
Yeah, I did make the logo, actually. Fun fact, I did make that logo, but no.
Did you do that on stream a little bit too?
I did make the Vove 3 logo on stream. I made the original Vove logo on stream in 2019. And then I got it changed, and I sent it out.
Real quick, Dave, do you remember coming into my chat and saying, "Yo, I'm doing the Vove RC," and I was like, "What's that?" And and then Hersh like 4 of my freaking TikToks in a row, and I was like, "Who's this?" And then I put 2 and 2 together.
I remember you talking.
And then I went there, and then I started like
conversation
after Fortnite stream.
And then I started reading stuff, and I was like, "This is freaking sweet."
And now you play customs with Kiko. Like,
only you can put my fire out.